Hello everyone. Okay, so there are two ways in reporting someone's or a person's ideas or statements. You can either use direct speech or reported speech. Now, what is the difference? The first thing you can notice with a direct speech is that it carries quotation marks. Direct speech contains the exact words of a person, his or her original statement. That's why we use quotation marks to indicate the originality of the statement. Whereas reported speech, it's basically just a report of a person's ideas or statements without using quotation marks. And a reported speech carries the pronoun that. However, not all reported speeches contain the pronoun that. For example, Manny replied, "I'm going home." "I'm going home" is written inside quotation marks because those are the exact words of Manny. If we transform that direct speech to a reported speech, we say Manny replied that he was going home. So why did we change I to he and I'm going to was going? So there are certain rules to follow in changing or transforming a direct speech to a reported speech in terms of the pronoun use and the verb tense. Also, you must take note that in direct speech and reported speech, we have two verbs actually. We have there the first verb, replied, that's your reporting verb, and I'm going is your reported verb. Part 2 of this video will be the rules that we have to follow in changing direct speech to a reported speech. Part 2 of our direct speech and reported speech discussion. So I'll be giving you the rules that we need to consider in changing or transforming our direct speech to a reported speech in terms of the pronoun use and the verb tense. We will be using examples in changing, transforming direct speech to a reported speech. Okay, so the first rule that we have here is if your reporting verb is in the present tense, you do not change the verb tense of your reported verb. And as mentioned previously, we have two verbs in our direct speech and reported speech. For example, number 1, we have Mary says, "I am going to school." Says there is your reporting verb and it is in the present tense. I am going to school is your quoted or the original words of Mary, and I'm going there is your reported verb and it is in the present tense. Now, if your reporting verb is in the present tense, we do not change the tense of our reported verb. So for our reported speech, we say Mary says that she is going to school. So we change the pronoun I to third person she. Then I'm going to is going, still present tense. Second example, Mary says, "I went to church." Says there is present, that means that we will carry on with the verb tense of our reported verb. We say Mary says that she went to church. Third example, Mary says we had gone to the party. So for our reported speech, we say Mary says that they had gone to the party. Same verb tense, had gone. And then we change pronoun we to they. Part 3 of direct speech and reported speech. So as previously mentioned, if your reporting verb is in the present tense, you do not change the verb tense of the reported verb since we have two verbs. Here, for pronouns, you change the first person pronoun I to he or she. Then you change possessive pronoun my to his or her. Then you change the pronoun we to they, then are to their. Okay, as we continue, if our reporting verb is in the past tense, this time we need to change our reported verb. Example, Mary said, I am going to church. Said there is in the past, and I'm going is present progressive. So we need to change it to past progressive. So for our reported speech, we say, Mary said that she was going to church. Second example, Mary said, we have gone to church. Have gone is present perfect. So we change it to past perfect. Our reported speech should be, Mary said that they had gone to church. Last example, Mary said he had kissed me. Had kissed is already in the past perfect form, so we do not need to change the verb tense, only the pronouns. So for our reported speech, we say, Mary said that he had kissed her. So from me to her. So that's it for the rules that we should follow in changing direct speech to reported speech.